Stay tuned after this review for a few announcements. Welcome to another episode of Pelham Clips. My name is Biggin. Today we're going to be reviewing the Aleratec Disc Repair CG unit. CG stands for commercial grade. I went ahead and shelled out the money for this because I felt my collection was big enough and worth enough to me to keep it in check. Not to mention the shelves that sell the scratch CDs. You can buy them fairly cheap, and then you get one of these puppies and you stand a good chance of getting it repaired. And you bought the disc for what, a quarter or whatever. So I bought this unit a long time ago. I've had it for a while. You can tell it's well used. I'll discuss the pros and cons and cost and so forth, but I figure first I need to discuss exactly how it works. And I'll go ahead and show you this by go ahead and cleaning a disc for you now. Alright, we're going to be cleaning a disc. So you can find one that's good and dirty. Alright, I'm going to be cleaning this copy of Need for Speed Most Wanted. You can see the scratches there, pretty bad. We'll put that in. I'm going to add a little liquid. We're running a little water. Not a scratch on it. Now that you've seen how the discs are cleaned, I'm going to discuss the components with you. First, the polish compound they use. It's a white gritty liquid. Comes in bottles of 500 milliliters per bottle, and it requires 500 milliliters of liquid inside of the unit. So it's gritty. It's got a really rough feel. I think that's the texture, and the fine powder in there is meant for resurfacing discs. Works fairly well. I've ordered the refill kit, and I don't think I've even gone through the bottles that came with the unit, so I haven't touched the refill kit yet at all. There's a converter here. This is meant for GameCube games. It's about the size of a regular disc. You put that in, and then you sit the GameCube disc on top of it, and then you clean it. I would clean a GameCube game for you, but I don't have any with me, so maybe another time. And now we have the lid. The lid contains these little spinny brushes, and these brushes are what's going to wear out quicker than anything. The refill kit comes with 4. The head itself comes with 2. I've already worn 2 of them out, so I'm on my second set of heads. So those, more than anything, you're going to wear out very quickly. So just keep these clean every time you get through using them. Clean them out, and you'll be fine. The model number of this unit is a 240135, and the refill kit is 240136. You can get these at Aleratec.com. It's written right on the unit here, and that's about it. As far as performance, I've actually been very impressed with this unit. I've used it for well over a year now, And if this one were to break, I'd find some way to repair it or buy another one. The one I got was refurbished, only came with a 90-day warranty, but you can get these with a full warranty on them. Whether it's worth it or not, I don't know. The refurbished unit I bought was $300. If you buy a new one, you're looking at about $500 or so, and the refill kit was about $150. And you can find those online stores possibly cheaper than that. I would give the quality of this product a 5. It gets the discs really clean. I haven't ran into any disc that wasn't able to repair it unless it's scratched on the top where the label is, and if it's scratched there, there's nothing you can do. But as far as bottom scratches, it's repaired every one I've put through. As far as cleanliness or just ease of use, it's not the easiest unit to use because of having to take and unscrew and screw in every disc you put in. It's kind of cumbersome. It's also kind of messy. You can see here on my table that there's been liquid that's spilled over and dried, so it's kind of messy. You'll probably want to keep this away from your dining room table, and you probably want to keep it away from any eating surfaces or where children play. You probably want to keep it somewhere like in a garage or something like that. It's kind of noisy, but be honest, I can overlook all those flaws to be able to keep my discs clean. And also, I've had a experience with customer service. The original lid here that I got, and then when I first got the unit, I didn't know how the lid was supposed to work, but these little brushes, like I said, are supposed to spin quite freely, and you can see it moving there. But the original lid I got did not do that, and so the brushes would just sit stationary while the discs were being cleaned, and I didn't know any better. I thought this was normal. So I called customer support, and I didn't even know this was the heads not spinning was a problem. I just guessed because I was looking at the design. It looked like they were meant to spin, but they weren't. When I told them what was going on, told them I had just bought the unit, they were very quick, as you can see, to ship me a working lid. So as far as customer service, I've given these guys a big thumbs up. They're a small company. I would really give these guys a shot. Now they sell smaller units that do smaller grade disc repair. I have not tried those, but if you've got a large collection, I cannot recommend this unit enough. It's a little big. I would say it's probably 1.5 feet by 1 foot and probably another 1.5 feet tall. It's quite big. It's noisy, it's messy, but it gets the disc cleaner than any other product I've used. It's just as good as those disc cleaners they use at the game stores. The only difference between this one and those is that the ones they use at the stores typically clean 2 discs, and you may have actually seen these at game stores. I bought a refurbished one, and I'm hooked. I'm a believer, and if, like I said, if this one ever breaks, I'm going to be buying another one. One of the reasons I'm cleaning today is because I have a friend at a flea market who buys and sells media like this, and for in-store credit he allows me to clean these for like 50 cents each, and I can turn around and trade and get games for myself. Now onto the biggest downside to this thing is the cleanup. This is not something you want to break out for cleaning 1 or 2 games. You'll probably want to clean quite a few in a row. And the reason is because of the breakdown in maintenance. Every time you get through using it for like the day, you have to take this hose here, and there's a plug in here you pull, and all the liquid drains out and comes out of this hose. You then drain it or pour it into these bottles here for storage, and then it would be advisable to take some hot water and run a cycle through of just hot water to get all the residue on the lid and everything else off and empty, and then empty that out into some other container, discard it. So it takes a little bit to clean up and put away, but if you got a big collection like mine, an investment in the time and money and effort into something like this is well worth it. So that's my review. time for my announcements. Announcement 1. I went ahead and invested the money in some software and the hardware to start recording my real-life gaming activity with some of my friends. For those of you who want to keep up with what I do. If you don't worry about it, but if you want to look at it, here's the link over here. My second announcement is that I'm going to be giving away some consoles. Now, if you look behind me, there's a massive consoles here. PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Saturn. I'm going to be giving these away. Some of them have something wrong with them, some of them don't. So what I'm going to be doing is, for the ones that have something wrong with them, is I'm going to be taking them apart and simply repair them in a video. After that video is done, I'm going to turn around and give it away. Third announcement, and this is the big one. For the last year and a half, I have not been that active on YouTube, and the reason is that I've been really busy, not only with real life and taking care of a house and building a family, but I've also been working on a website. I've been spending a lot of time on the website, putting a lot of effort into it, and I can't tell you what the subject matter is going to be. But if you're an avid game collector, you'll want to stick around this channel for the website announcement. Now, the website will be launching March 1st, 2012, so in a few months from the posting of this video. The website will be going live. I can't give you or divulge in any details yet, because I'm afraid that if information gets out about this, then other people will do it. There are similar services out there, but I think nothing quite tuned the way this site is to what a game collector really needs. So stick around, you'll see some really cool stuff coming up. Again, this is Big, and I'll see you next episode.